Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Ebony. Let's talk about Safaree Samuels finally coming out to admit that Nicki Minaj was the girl that he let get away. I mean, we've been knew this, but it's good to see him finally admitting to the truth. Check this out.
So is there one woman that you would agree that got away?
That's a good question. I wouldn't say one that got away, but sometimes when I look back at my life and certain situations, and now that I see the amount of things that I've been through, just when it comes to breaking up, you look back and say, damn, maybe we could have got through that.
Care to name?
I'll give a hint. We were together for a very long time.
How long?
You count.
10?
So as you guys see, obviously Safaree was afraid to say Nicki's name, but who else was he in a relationship with for 10 years? Now, while this is cute and dandy, Safaree better not sit up here and act like we don't know what he did to Nicki prior to their breakup, lying about him writing her raps, then recanting his story. There were also rumors that he would steal her credit cards to go hire escorts, allegedly. So although he can say these things now, Safaree has always tried his best to stay attached to Nicki.
He should be apologizing. I've done nothing but good for him. You wouldn't know who this man was. He asked me to take him with me to Atlanta. I came to New York to get my clothes. He asked me to take him with me. How dare you bite the hand that feeds you? He had a job in Atlanta for one day. He came back home and said he doesn't want to do that job. I said, don't worry. I had $1,000 in my bank account. I said, don't worry. I'll figure out a way to get our rent paid.
Before album deals, before everything.
Before everything. We had no couch. We had no bed. Our mattress was on the carpet. Instead of going out there and working, he decided he didn't want to work. And I said, it's okay. I'll figure it out. I'll book a show. I know.
Love. This is love involved.
So if anything, he should just be thanking God that he now has an opportunity to make money and to make a way for himself. You wouldn't have had this opportunity had I not pushed my pen. He told me to stop trying to pursue rap. He told me that I was living in a fantasy world and it would never happen.
And, Nicki's gonna pay it dust as she should. But Safaree, it's like every time he gets a chance to name drop Nicki or to be in the same conversation, here he is. He's like, the fly that you just can't swap. It just keeps flying everywhere. And every time you try to swap the fly, right, it just won't nowhere. You just hitting it, swat, and the fly just keeps buzzing. Go away. Allegedly. All right, you guys, let's go on to our next topic, which is none other than Coi Leray saying that the music industry is oversaturated. She also says that everybody is a star, everything is a hit, and she also argued with people who said that she only got famous off of TikTok. So this is what Coi had to say. The music industry is oversaturated. Every song is a hit. Everybody is a star. A person says, please Coi, don't get too cocky. I was loving you. You were doing your thing and just staying to yourself, shutting down the doubters. Now you start getting cocky. These fan bases will go out of their way to make sure you fail. Just be humble. She says, I'm not cocky at all. I'm human. I should be able to speak on how I feel. Look at me like your sister when you need to have a drink and call. Don't worry, Bootsy. It's all love at the end of the day. A person says, which is all true, but you got noticed and fame from the oversaturation. You literally got big off of TikTok sounds. You got talent, like it, sis, but don't act like you didn't use that moment to get lit or poppin'. She said, how many people on TikTok went top 10 globally? How many TikTok had the amount of success I had with NMP, Twin Big Purr, DDG, plus so many more? I'm that girl, real life, offline, in the booth, on the stage, on the red carpet, on the radio overseas, and that's just what it is. Shout out to my B-words who stay true to themselves and don't give an F what anybody has to say. A person says, can't help but think Coi benefited from saying saturation. Valid message, wrong messenger. Y'all bugging. My versatility, my stage presence, my stats, my collabs, my brand deal. Fashion girl, I can sing, rap. It's fine if you don't see it now. I'm in no rush for you to notice. So what do I think about this? Coi Leray, you was just saying about a year and a half ago that you were so embarrassed that people were not listening to your music or engage with you while you were on the stage. Where you was on the stage and people were actually booing you. I also remember Nicki Minaj sticking up for Coi Leray, saying like, don't do that. You know, the crowds and people and fans come with time. So Coi Leray has not always been that girl. I do think that now that Coi Leray has some successful singles like Players and things like that, Blick Blick, now she's kind of feeling herself, which she should. But I don't think that, you know, when it comes to the music industry, that it's fair to say it's oversaturated. That's the whole point of a market, right? Everybody is trying to make sure that they're steady in the market. And sometimes that means oversaturation, right? And a lot of these new girls do benefit from that. You guys will let me know what you think about it down below. So let me know what you guys think about these topics. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Give this video a big thumbs up. I love you guys so much. And as always, we will talk very soon. Bye, guys.